Welcome back to another episode of WWE SUPERCARD, episode 23. We are going to get into the game, and we are in the King of the Ring. We are doing better. We are currently 20-7, and I won the first match of game 28. A lot of people are stuck on the Triple H. Oh, wrong button. We were just talking about the King of the Rings, how most of it's bots anymore for even season 2, and we get screwed. We get everything. We can do everything until the finals. Then somehow they just magically power up and screw us over. On to the road to glory. As you can see, I am still 85 out of 165. I am still stuck on that. We will play a couple games. Or all the bouts here. Which comes first? Depending on how well we do. Power and charisma. I'll send out my Daniel Bryan. Like they said, the different levels is how high it goes. Basically, your one pointers are what your deck is equivalent to. Then it goes up from there. But you know, I am working on my Shawn Michaels to put him as another pro, so hopefully he will be better and everything. Speaking of Shawn Michaels, there he is. Not sure which one that one is. We are currently 2-2. Stone Cold versus Cena. I believe my Stone Cold was gonna win. Tag team. I'm still looking for another diva and a epic pro. We were waiting on the network yet again. I don't know. I can't remember without going back out of this one for a second how many hours we have left. But last I knew it was about maybe less than 9. Do I think I'll get it with less than 9 if I do about 1s and 3s? It all depends. At this point, I pretty much just stepped away from the Road to Glory because it's aggravating me. And we did train up our Rusev. He still has the abilities to work on, but he is at 20 now. In the comment section below, and this is going off topic a little bit, just to try to see what people are interested in. What is your fantasy match of who you guys want to see wrestle against each other Mine would have been, if he was still alive, would have been Chris Benoit versus Daniel Bryan. Mr. Perfect versus Dolph Ziggler. Because, to me, they were cut from the same mold, even though their gimmicks were a little bit different. And to me, I think Dolph Ziggler would have been more of Mr. Perfect's protege over his son. And that's sad to say, but Dolph would have been a better son of Perfect, other than Curtis Axel, his biological son. I am going to try a 3, see how that goes. I did forget to look and see how many hours we had. But we're going to send out Shawn Michaels first, try to get him leveled up more. And I'm not sure which one it is. I got both of them in here. Rusev over Mark Henry. Wow, Mark Henry did beat Rusev. Wow. And I keep saying it because I think it's hilarious that Daniel Bryan looks like his body is way bigger than his head on most of his cards. And I wonder why. If anybody knows, right, let me know in the comment section below. Somebody got an Epic Pro Stardust. And if anybody knows, what is the next event? Because I've heard PCC, I've heard Ring Domination. My opinion is, I think it's Ring Domination because to get the extra card. I don't understand why it would be PCC, because in that we all know if it's a PCC, we all are going to pick Sting because he was this one, and you gotta try to get the pro to him. Which, another thing of Sting that came to mind, and I think I said this in episode 22, is did you all know that Bret Hart and the British Bulldog are not compatible with each other, even though they were part of the Hart Foundation? Just like the Stings now. The Stings are a right arrow. If you look at a Surfer Sting, they still have the down arrow from the beginning of the last game. Because both Stings in Season 1 were down arrow. If you haven't paid attention to that, and you go try to use both of them, they're not compatible with each other. At least when you could use them, they were both the down arrow, so they both equaled out. And we're running into a Legendary Pro. And we are starting to get to that little predicament lately. And it's because I don't have that good of a card. And I figured I won the first 3, figured I'd do good, but, you know, apparently this guy is a little better, or girl. Bella and Bella Crime. They both suck individual, but mine wins more. And that's how that was my feelings on the Bellas. I don't like them. Never have. Never will. Yes, I can't even do +3s. Because they will pull out every legendary possible. And maybe that's just mine, because people go +1s, +3s, and win. I'm doing +1s, +3s, +5s, and I'm not getting anything. And we are still stuck. But you know, you still get cards out of it. I guess we're gonna penny it for another. And I forgot to do it again. Like I said, I'm just doing it to get some of these guys leveled up more. It bugs me that I done this well so far. Oh wow, they actually equaled out. That was awesome. Hey, there's Mr. Perfect. I would love to get a Mr. Perfect. And I would love to see these cards in like Mr. Perfect in a legendary or a epic, and they need to be. Which is also a factor of why they're called super rare sometimes too, because there's only one in the game. To me, that should be like a WrestleMania legendary and stuff like that. It should be honor for them to be a higher up card. Just like in Season 1, I had a couple of Eddie Guerreros that were super rare and only one legendary. But I seen somebody have a WrestleMania version of him. I'd love to see them bring back the throwback cards. Or like throwback events where you can win a throwback card. Like a Eddie Guerrero, or I'm just throwing this one out just to be silly, like Doink the Clown, Jerry King Lawler. But would he be considered a player card or a support card? That's a good question. But stuff like that, that's what they should. They should have the old legends. Because I'm tired of seeing Andre the Giant when, frankly, he never did anything in the WWE that piqued my fancy. He was just a sideshow attraction to draw money. Did I win that one? No. Well, maybe I did. I don't know. But that's me. I like the wrestling. I like the wrestling portion. I don't like the boring yada yada yadas. The matches that you've seen over 100 times in the past month, because that's what's best for business. They got young and developed talent. Use them. Don't abuse their skills and talk bad about them or down about them, and I'm not even sure if they're talking down about them, but they're not using them properly, in my opinion. But I've been fireproof, so, and I hope you like my video. And we did have now we have 6 hours. We did go 3 hours from the last time, but I am Fireproof Tim Shepard. I hope you liked the video. If you did, leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I will catch you next time. See ya.